What I love about him the most is very religious and family oriented. He's super caring and sweet. It's like the first time that we met, he's always caring about how I feel because I was so small, like I am still now. So we met in the airport. That's when I realized, oh my God, you're so big, and I was so small, like up like here, right?
Yes.
When we met, and then I was like super nervous, and then he was so caring, and every time he asked me something what I want, he always makes sure that what I wanted is the one that's not susunod. So, yun, I'm like the boss girl.
What I love the most about her is she says that I'm the most caring, but honestly she is. It's the same thing when I got off the plane to come and meet her. We ended up going over to the hotel and going to rest and everything. I had flown for 30 hours to get here. And the first thing that she did when I said that my back hurts and my feet hurt was take off my shoes and start trying to rub my feet. Yeah. I did not see that coming at all. I'd never thought that. And plus, when you have your shoes on for 30 hours, I pulled my feet away. No, I don't want you to. They probably smell.
It doesn't smell. I was just,
I
you
know.
said
I know.
it hurts, so I'm like,
I know.
I'm gonna rub your feet.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's how caring you are. Yes. And she's very, very religious too. You know, we started reading the Bible together. You know.
Yeah, but you brought me closer to God.
Yes. You know, I love everything about you. Your smile, your voice, your laugh. Yes. I think you're amazing. When did I realize that she's the one? We were chatting with each other and messaging back and forth, and she put on a Spotify playlist to play, and as it started playing, she asked if she could put on a song, and I said yes, and as we're going back and forth, the conversation was flowing so well, and I noticed the song that was playing was Two Less Lonely People in the World, and I thought to myself, I think she really likes me, and I was like, I think I love her. That was the moment when I really started looking at her a lot differently, and this is the girl that I want to be with.
I remember you said you were with your dad.
Yes. Yeah. I leaned over into my dad and I was like, showed him the song that was playing, and I started laughing. I said, I think that she really likes me, but inside of my head I was like, I really like her.
That's the time.
Yes.
Me, I realized it the first week that we were talking. It's like you're talking to yourself when you were having conversations. It's like your answers are always in sync, and our hobbies are super alike. We have lots in common, like movies, hobbies. I like poetry, he likes poetry. I love writing, he likes writing as well, and that's how we connected. And then I realized it finally when he arrived here. The first time he met my parents, that's when he first said, first of all, he wanted to assured my parents that all he wants is love me. Like he wants to assure them that he's not gonna hurt me. And then he asked for my hand on my birthday. That was the same morning. That's when I cried and my dad cried. And my dad never cried. So I'm like, oh my God, it's really. I always call him Boon. It's like means blessing. And because to me, he's like the answer.
Yes. That was a very, very stressful morning. I didn't know how I was going to ask her dad. I didn't know how he was going to react or what that was going to be. Yeah, and that was an amazing, emotional moment. I very much enjoyed
My
that.
dad is a tough guy, and then it's kind of hard to get through him. So it's like he's super nervous that morning. Like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? And then my mom started crying first, and then everything got emotional there.
I was less nervous about your mom, but she actually scared me more after I asked. She was the one that seemed more upset with me.
Yeah, because her reaction was like, oh my God, my baby's gonna go far now.
When we met in person and we left the airport, we got into the cab and started riding home. It was a Grab actually, and as we were starting to ride, she was texting her parents, letting them know where we were and everything and where we were heading. And I leaned over to her and I said, "Oh, we're in person now." And I just leaned down for a kiss, and she kissed me right there. And in my head, I was very, very nervous when it happened.
Yeah, I was nervous because it was like there was the grab driver there. That was like an awkward moment, but super memorable.
Yes. That was a very good one. Well, I could tell you a story about, we went to Baguio and she had like about a 5-kilo suitcase, where mine was about 30 kilos. And where it's raining outside, where you get off the bus, there's all these people standing under the awning, and she's like looking back, I can't get a signal, I don't know where to get a grab. And I'm like, how far is the place? She's like, it's a 10-minute walk. I'm like, well, just walk, it's okay. And she's all looking all scared, and I was like, come on, let's just go. So I'm carrying my bag, our grocery bag, my big suitcase, and she's got her little suitcase. She's running across the street with her little legs, turns around, hee-yah! I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. That was the funniest moment of being with anybody ever. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember you were like, you lifted my bag and like, this is what you're done? Earlier it's so light. I'm like, it's heavy.
As I traded her the grocery bag, which was really light. Here, I'll carry your suitcase. I grabbed it, went to go roll it, and threw it over my shoulder and kept on walking. This is probably like 5 or 8.
No, it's heavy. Plus the road is up to you.
Yes, and big curbs.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm the funniest. Little did I know.
Yeah, that was the funniest reaction ever.
To me, like everything, but I would say that like how we had the term of endearment to each other is doing. It means blessing, because to me, he's the answered prayer. And when we met, it was I'm getting emotional. It was such a rough spot to me, and then I thought I'm not gonna have that one anymore. But then I prayed to God and I said, God, if I'm not in the right place right now, please remove me in this place. And if this is not the right person for me, please remove them or this person to me. And then after a month or so of that praying, I met him. So like, and then everything feels so perfect and peaceful. So I feel like that's why they call each other boons, because that means blessing.
Yeah. So, yeah. I would like to add on to that, that she is my blessing too. I call her boon as well. I feel like it's like the old proverb that's like you can give a house to a wife and she'll make it a home. You know, she is my home. She is my blessing. You know, you can give her anything and she'll multiply it. You know, and that's what I always felt like. I've made it very far with her next to me, and I was not very far ahead when we met. Yes, I was. Yeah, I felt like I was falling behind in life, and every time that I was able to talk to her, I felt like everything just went right. You know, like it was very easy to see clearly and to start, you know, moving forward. I had to do well so I could do well for her.